Okay, to finish this little mini series for Ddo off, I'm going to show you how you can create your own materials and actually import those into Ddo. So let's get started on this. So what I need to do is I need to actually find some materials. That would be really helpful. So I'm just going to go into my passport texture libraries. Now I've got a big range. I don't know why I'm looking at windows. I need wood. I've got a big range of different textures. I also use a website called CG Textures to get decent base materials that I can then work on. So I don't just grab a material from here and put it onto my mesh. I actually use these as decals and change the base material of them to help. It's free to do, so you can just sign up here. But today I'm going to show you a couple. I'm going to open this one in Photoshop, not in thingy. And there's another one that I use. Where are you? Could you use that one? I'm going to use that one as well. Okay, so to begin with, I need to actually make some edits to this. So at the moment, it's actually got lighting information into the texture, which is not what we want. This does tile, but at the same time, it's not square pixel as well. So I'm going to go to image size. I'm going to go 1024, actually 512 by 512. Click OK. Now, to make sure this tiles, I'm going to actually go to filter, other, offset. I'm just going to offset it by half of what its original size is. So you can see here, it's tiling perfectly with each other. We've got no seams. We have got a bit of repetitiveness, but we can fix that in a bit. So go back onto offset, click OK. Now, one of the problem we've got at the moment is I tend to put mine into grayscale now. So I'll go image, mode, grayscale, discard. And then what I do is, just unlocking the thingy, I will go filter, other, high pass. Click OK. 10 normally works for this. You can see that it stripped all the lighting out. So I'm just going to create a new file. So file, new. And call this fine wood. And what I'm going to do is Control A, Control C on this layer here, this file here, and then I'm going to go and I'm holding Alt just to duplicate this. You can see now we've got this thingy, merge the layers. Thingy. One thing I am going to do is actually, I'm going to open up example. So I'm going to do the same with this. So I'm going to repeat this. Mode. You notice I'm not stretching it, I'm going lower than its original thing. Click A, Control C, oh no, ooh, filter, high pass, click OK. I'm going to merge this. I'm also going to put I'm going to press B to get the brush up. I'm going to do the color picker and I'm going to fill that Alt backspace and then drag that below. And I'm just going to start to overlay these together to start to create my own. Now the problem I've got is, I don't want that as an overlay. So the first layer I'm just going to bring it down to about 50% opacity. And the second layer I'm going to do about 60% opacity on it just to start to get this idea. I'm also going to use levels masks to just help. Start to bring out the detail. Now, I'm going to actually probably put this to about 40% because I don't want it too jarring. I'll probably bring this back up to about 80%. So once you're happy with this and you've played around with like the brightness, contrast, levels, and I'm holding Alt and left clicking to attach this. I'm just going to grab this layer as well. This is one I prepared earlier. Where is it? That's the one I want. So I can duplicate the group to fine wood. Yeah, okay. And the problem we've got is it's the wrong way around at the moment. So let me just rotate it. There we go. And I can show you this. So I've got I'm just going to group these so they're a little bit more. Okay. And this is actually set to dissolve instead. I found it was a bit better than overlay. Where are you? Oh, I've lost it now. There you go. Just found it a little bit better. So there you go. So we've got our base material, base wood now that we can use, and like I said, it does tile with each other. So we're just going to save this. So file, save as. Just going to save the PSD first. Click OK. Ddo. So if I open up that file now and go filter other, offset, and offset it by 512, see that it tiles perfectly with itself. Okay, so don't need to save that. I'm going to say group this and call this albedo. Then I'm going to duplicate the group, call it roughness, and I'm going to add a brightness contrast on it. I'm just going to, depending on how rough you want the material, base material, and then I'm going to save this as, I did press Control Alt say S for this to save it. Click save. Yep. And what else? Right. I also need to make a normal map, so I'm going to open up the albedo. I'm just going to click Undo, and I'm going to go into the menu here and click Photo Normal Presets. I'm going to find Wood, Flat Wood, Active Document. And that's pretty decent. I'm going to save this. So going to save it as a target. Click OK. And close down Undo, and just open up Ddo, and go to this menu here. Select Add Custom Material. It's going to give you a new menu system. And then assign the slots, basically. So obviously if it was metal, you need to add the metalness map to it as well. But all we need is 3. Normal. we go, and we've got our first custom material. So go create material, find wood, demo. Material saved. Cool. I'm just going to create myself a. Ooh, that was close, Matt. Just going to create myself a sphere. Awesome naming convention there, Matt. Let's test this so I can show you the. Oh. Great. I'm just doing this as a test. Cool. And then you find these under, what is it now? This one here, add material. So go into custom, and you can see all the ones that I've made recently. And the one that we made is here, or I made just a minute ago. Press create. And again, we can start to create a clean layer. Just going to bring up 3D as well. I'm just going to minimize that a minute. Just going to change the color. There you go. You can start to make your own material. Change the roughness of it, and there you go. So hopefully you found these videos useful. Please leave a comment below if you want me to do any more types of these sort of Ddo videos. But I'll see you in the next set of videos. Bye.